Welcome back to another part of this F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode here in Season 4 for the 2027 season. In today's episode, we've got the Bahrain Grand Prix coming up and then the Las Vegas GP. I think we'll just do the 2 races today. Let me know in the comments below, to be fair, in this season where finally maybe it looks like we're going to be fighting for our first ever Constructors' Championship. Do you guys want to maybe slow it down a little bit? Because in the previous seasons, we have been simulating at least maybe 2 races and then managing 1. So we kind of do 3 an episode. And so it takes about 8 to 9 episodes to get through a whole season. Maybe we slow it down just a little bit to kind of maybe savor this season. That may truly be a defining season for us as a team, as aarava Archer GP, and really savor maybe the last days, the last episodes and moments that you all will have to live and work out of a shed. To be honest, I don't know why you're living in the shed. I assumed it was just working, but you guys have just apparently just molded the story into living in it even. And even now, and you know, that's going to get onto the best comments I've seen in the previous episodes and indeed other videos, like my every lap video the other day. You guys have merged the law into creating a whole nother country, including a shed. Yo, the law we have created here is unreal. The best thing about it is I love the fact that you all who watch this series and are so invested in this community that watch this series have confused the hell out of casual viewers of mine that watch, you know, like let's say the F1 24 series or like the Assetto Corsa videos. And they're just like, I've seen comments going, what the hell am I missing? What's going on with the whole shed thing? And then I don't even want to know what some people are thinking when it goes over onto my Instagram, like quadrant viewers or quadrant followers, for example. They'll think, what on earth? And then let alone brands. If a brand saw that, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But it's great. It's great. The Verstappen signing obviously was another thing that really played into some of the recent comments. It's wonderful, but yeah, let me know about the pacing of this 4th season. I feel like maybe we could savor it that little bit more. But at the same time, there are just some races and some episodes where maybe not enough happens, where I feel like in the moment I'll want to simulate that 3rd race just to get ourselves on it. But right now, at the start of the season, we've just come off, you know, a really exciting episode where Verstappen won it in the final dying sector. So right now, I really do want to get involved with the races. So we're going to do Bahrain. We'll simulate Las Vegas, I think, as Vegas is very, you know, very just slipstream fest. Not much to go there. But right now, we've got 4 days till the Grand Prix. So there's not much we can do in terms of improving the car. Obviously, we've used all our ATR period already. Oh, no, a new one's began. Sorry. No. What am I saying? A new ATR period's began. Okay, absolutely. Let's get something on the car. Let's analyze the car, though, because I'll throw up the R&D screen. Nothing's changed so far since the first episode. So in terms of this car analysis, though, weakest point, again, would be high speed or top-end speed. So chassis and underfloor. So let's go for... Did we already design a new underfloor already? Did we do another one? I don't think we did we? Right, let's go for an underfloor. Again, let's go for quality. So a fair amount of the ATR period. Let's go for about 1.5. Go for about 22 there. Really skew that to high speed as much as we can. All right, the most I can actually skew it is just +2, actually. Even if we remove the total weight, which still, to be fair, is quite an improvement from 4th place to 2nd place on the grid. So let's go for that. I kind of want to get these upgrades in rapidly, so I'm not going to focus on expertise of it. I'm just going to chuck engineers at it. So let's go for 26 days. Decent. So it won't get done in time for the next race, but obviously the next race is only in 4 days' time. Let's also do chassis to try and improve the top-end speeds. All right, if we go -1 on engine cooling, we can bump up top speed to get to 1st place, because we're 3rd right now. If I just flick that, that's going to make a difference. And engine cooling down to 3rd, that's not bad, in my opinion. So let's go for that. That's going to boost the top-end speed, put the rest of the engineers we have available. Although, again, I think I need to repurchase engineers, because I think I need to boost the size of my team to 10, because I should have 10, right? Let's go for a normal approach, 28 days. Yeah, that's fine. Engineering team. contracted. Oh, the engagement. Okay. Our sponsor plan has changed our number of engineers. That's fine by me, to be fair. Another thing I do want to do before we get into the race, though, is improve Matthew Gaze, our pitting guy, our sporting director, basically. So let's go ahead and scout a new sporting director to try and improve our pit stops. To be fair, they have been improving a fair bit in recent, the last season or so, but definitely room for improvement. And what is going on here? Jonathan Wheatley is a free agent. He's the best guy on the game. He was at Red Bull. In real life, he's set to go to Audi. But here in the game, clearly Red Bull couldn't afford him anymore, and no one else could, because he's a free agent. The top two are free agents. This is a huge open goal. We must scout him. We must scout him, and we must look to sign him. So the scouting is going to take 6 days. We've got Bahrain in 4. So that'll put a pin in this, and we will go after Jonathan Wheatley in the middle of this episode. Oh, hospitality area complete. Lovely upgrade there. They are going to enjoy hospitality to no end as they are on a raised platform watching inward from the see-through roof of the shed. I just realised what I've said. The picture I just painted there is raucous. Right, on to Bahrain. This was a real fun one last time out, as we can target first place with our drivers. Let's go for it. Right, delving into qualifying then.
Should be green.
Okay, track's all green. We're going to wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit and then send them out, as we don't want to get caught up in the traffic of other cars only going out, because that always happens if I send them out too early. We'll send Antonelli out first of all, and then Verstappen a little bit later in that gap there. This is a big race weekend for Antonelli, I feel. You know, Verstappen has come into this team. He's won the first race with the team in emphatic fashion. He's working well with his old engineer, GP, who he was absent from, obviously, in the game here, because he left for Alpine for a couple of seasons. So, you know, Antonelli has got to try and answer back a little bit. And the thing he's got in his favour is how young he is. So the potential he has in the game is still so high to grow further. So he can still improve. He's got other gears to find, and we need to try and help him find those gears to clap back a little bit. Because, yeah, as much as it's great to have Verstappen, like I said in the last episode, we've signed him to be that clutch driver in these early moments of the season, to score the points where maybe, you know, our rivals like Piastri, the reigning double champ, might be scoring. But eventually, I want Antonelli to grow into the better driver, to actually be scoring the big points, to lead the team, because, well, it's the creator team. I believe in investing in the junior talent, you know. It's easy to go out there and try and win championships with, you know, established drivers. The fact that we have been able to see Antonelli grow in the game, it was, you know, we saw Behrman grow. It's a shame he's not with us, but now we switched to focusing on Kimi. You know, we have helped him grow. He came to us as, I think, what was it, like, I think, what was he, like 79 rated or maybe 82 rated? I don't think he was higher than 85 rated. So we've grown him from 85 to 90. Can we go even further now and get him up to Verstappen's 93? That'll be the question. Right now, early laps on the board. What's Antonelli saying? Yellow flags. Oh! Verstappen ran wide, did he? Oh! Okay. Was that just a mistake, the car, or what? Verstappen locks up. He's just pushing the limits. He's pushing the limits of the car on the track. That's what he does best. He's going to learn from that and go even quicker, I bet. As Antonelli now comes through to the line. What's it going to be versus the lap times already shown? 129.4, 5/10 ahead of Albon in the Red Bull Ford, which, to be fair, in the hands of poor Chair, was looking pretty lofty at times last episode. So that was pretty damn good. Right, Verstappen's lap's not going to be great, but obviously we'll come back in and go again because he went wide. Curious to see who's going to be nearest to us this time round, because obviously Piastri and Mercedes were there last time. Behrman gets up there for Audi, and Ocon as well in the Porsche. That's going to be something, eh? If it's Behrman and Audi and Ocon and Porsche versus us this episode, that'll be quite something indeed. Bortoletto, the junior McLaren man, up in P4. He had a really good debut. He had a really good... I forgot so many times it was his F1 debut because he looked actually so good out there. But yeah, really, really solid debut for him in very high stakes pressure, you know, coming in to drive for the reigning Constructors Champions of McLaren. That's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Right, Verstappen, going to have to go again, mate. Go again. This time, don't go wide, huh? Oh, Max, yellow first sector. I think he got held up a little bit in traffic, but he's purple in the middle, so it should be fine as we run to the line. Hamilton right now has gone top, and Verstappen surpasses him 0.068 quicker than Hamilton. As it's, again, as it was a couple of years ago, Verstappen and Hamilton up at the top end, but you've got the new generation, the new blood right behind them of Antonelli and Behrman. That's actually quite poetic, that is. That is very cool. In the end, though, the reigning champ Piastri comes through, showing that that pace around Australia, it wasn't a fluke. He genuinely is here again to try and defend his double back-to-back title. But it clearly just, he is doing some really good work, because Tsunoda's down here in P11. He's got a penalty. Even Behrman's got a penalty after his... car failed him after he had a crash in the first race. He's got a penalty, so he's already on the back foot. I mean, look, Behrman, it wouldn't happen to you. It wouldn't have happened to you if you just stuck with us. But hey, you made your bed, now lie in it. All right, lovely amount of clean air there for Antonelli, who turns in very aggressively through into the right-hander. Verstappen starting his flyer, and there is no one around him either. Behrman's just up the road, but is he on an outlap or on a flyer? It looks like he's on a flyer, to be honest, so I think Verstappen should be fine just over there. Yeah, I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. Antonelli... acres of space. Come on, mate. Let's get a good lap in. Let's show him what you got. Crossing the line. 6/10 off. 1 second off Verstappen. Ocon did a very good lap. Bloody hell. Kimi, come on, man. Come on. Pull your socks up. Purple on the second flyer. Maybe this is a bit more like it. Crossing the line. Antonelli. 3/10 off Verstappen still. Bit more time to find Kimi. Bit more time to find Verstappen doing a great job as ever. Piastri up there. Ocon up there still for Porsche. And Perez for Haas. That's a pretty good lap time, although so many people are yet to do a lap. Let's, oh, yellow flags. What's that for? Let's speed this through. Let's see who comes through. I know I said it last episode, but I'm reminded of it now. What a oh my God. Antonelli's down to 10th. I was about to say, what a competitive grid we have. Vettel up to bloody second place in the Ferrari. Jeez. Ward's up there as well now. We have to go again. We have to go again. I think we should be good with Verstappen, but Antonelli again has to go. Right, good amount of clean air here, just behind Porsche. Hopefully won't get... we might get caught by Tsunoda. He's going to get in our way, isn't he? I really beg Tsunoda doesn't catch us. Oh, thank God. Right, Antonelli starts his flying lap. Tsunoda didn't catch him, so he should have good air ahead of him because Porsche is on a fast lap. Russell as well. So Antonelli will have an uninterrupted run, and he needs it. He is in the drop zone. We've got a driver in the drop zone. That's how competitive it is. Vettel's up there in second. Behrman third. Ward fourth. The two Mercs are up there. Russell, McLaren, Albon is also ahead of Antonelli right now in the Red Bull Ford. It is mighty competitive. You need to be absolutely on it like a car bonnet as Antonelli sets a purple first sector. Purple the second. Come on, Kimi. Let's see that cooking. Across the line. It's going to be... Hey! That's a good lap there, mate. That's a good lap. That's a good lap there. P1. Verstappen, though, no pressure. Did his one lap and just sat in the garage. He's through in P3. That's, I think, what Kimi needs to learn. Just getting it in, bang. Because he's clearly got raw pace, but he needs to learn how to channel it. Like, when the pressure's on, just perform, you know? And in the end, I think Bortoletto got knocked out. The McLaren Junior. Still maybe a little bit to learn the ropes. He's only, I think he's only like 79, 80 rated, to be fair. So he's still got some learning to do. Ocon is out. Thank you. Good to see that. Although, to be fair, Russell in the other Porsche is in. Porsche continue to impress. Both Audis are through, but Behrman with a penalty. Tsunoda has a penalty. Porsche again doing bits in a Red Bull. That's second last in the R&D chart. He really is doing some miracle work. I mean, he is 90 rated, so, you know, that is, you know, counting for Red Bull, absolutely. And then Vettel's through in the Ferrari. Leclerc had a stinker. P16 in the Ferrari. Vettel, on his return to F1, second qualifying only, outshowing Leclerc. Hamilton, Piastri looking strong, so a little bit of work to do. I think it's going to be a very close fight for pole position. Verstappen's going to be the first man to cross the line, Antonelli the second, and I hope, yep, no traffic for Antonelli. There was maybe slight little bit of traffic for Verstappen. He had to overtake, I think it was Piastri on his outlap, but should be fine. Right, let's see how this goes as we go into the final corner, running to the line. Verstappen, what's the lap time going to be? 128.694. Don't know whether that's actually good or not. I'm not going to lie, I can't remember, as Antonelli has to overtake a little bit of traffic there through the final sector. Someone got way out the way. Antonelli to the line, crosses it at... What? Kimi, brother, you need to start putting in the lap straight away, man. Mamma mia, 9/10 slower. Right now, Verstappen, provisional pole. Hamilton, 2/10 off in P2. Piastri, Tsunoda, Pourchaire, Behrman, O'Ward, Antonelli down in 8th place. Bro, go again, and please, for the love of God, can you pull your finger out? As we're going to go again for Verstappen as well, of course. I'll go now for Verstappen. Let's get the lap in early. I'm going to go after Tsunoda comes through here. Right, Antonelli, go. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. We just got ahead of Vettel and Russell there. I hope he doesn't get impeded. Right, Verstappen, let's keep an eye on you. I'm also keeping an eye on Antonelli there. Okay, Antonelli lets Behrman through, but he doesn't let Vettel and Russell through. That's good. That's fine. We're still on the outlap. Verstappen goes yellow first sector as we go for the visor cam. I haven't used this for a while. Let's see how the second sector is. Meanwhile, Antonelli is still on his outlap just over there. That's fine. What's this second sector going to be like for Verstappen? To be fair, maybe he just can't go any quicker. Oh, no. I speak far too soon. Verstappen hears me pretty much in the cockpit and goes purple. Middle sector. Bit of traffic ahead, though. Hopefully, we're not going to get held up there. Verstappen through into the final corner. Get on power as early as you can. Climb the gears to the line. The Dutchman flies across the line and goes. He doesn't go any quicker. It's still a 128.658. So you're telling me the first sector was so much slower that the two purples didn't matter? Okay. Antonelli, let's see. Unimpeded. I think the only car ahead of him that he might need to overtake is Behrman. I hope he gets out of the way. Behrman, I swear to God, Behrman, get out of the way. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. No. Oh, my. He definitely had to lift off there. Kimi definitely had to let off. Behrman. If this is a yellow middle sector, we know because it's of you. Oh, green. Okay. It's not a purple, though. Hamilton goes quicker. He gets very close to Verstappen, but Verstappen is still the quickest man here. Antonelli through the final corner. Green. What's it going to be? Please, I beg, the second row minimum. It's the first row! Yes, Kimi! It's good enough. Oh, no! Piastri comes in. Woo! 0.033 off Verstappen. Oscar Piastri nearly nicks pole position off Verstappen. It looks like it's going to be Piastri v Verstappen once again here in Bahrain, but I hope Kimi can get a bit more involved this time. He's on the second row this time. We can't lock out the front row like we did in Melbourne. Hamilton's up there again. Tsunoda's going to have a penalty, so Vettel's going to be up to P5. Pourchaire will be up to P6 in the Red Bull Ford. Behrman with a penalty, and O'Ward a little bit lower down the Audi and Porsche of Russell as well. But Verstappen on pole yet again, doing a brilliant job. Strategy-wise, two-stop, soft. What the hell is this? Soft, and a medium. But what is this soft touched in? I feel like... But did we do hards in Season 3? I feel like whatever strategy we did with Antonelli last season, we should actually try and... I'm actually going to load up my own YouTube video just to see what we did last season. because I feel like that actually may be the play. Yeah, it was this strategy. It was this one. It was this one. Soft, medium, soft. End on a soft. I think end on a soft. Definitely end on a soft. I'm going to go a bit different with Verstappen, though. I'm going to start on the medium and then go soft, soft. I think Antonelli will go a bit more aggressive. Fuel-wise, should we try under-fueling? Should we try under-fueling? I feel like we should maybe try that in this race and see how the fuel saving is. Let's try it with one car. I'm going to put Max on fuel saving, and Antonelli can start with a heavier tank because, well, I think Max clearly still just has more overall actual raw pace over a race distance, so he can deal with having to go to lower engine mode to save fuel. And we need to, at some point, stress test this new Mercedes power unit to see what the fuel savings like, because we knew with the Ferrari power unit we could easily do one lap on the fuel, catch it back up every time. It would give us that advantage at the start of the race. I'm not too sure about the Mercedes power unit, so we need to stress test it. So let's test it now, earlier in the season, with Verstappen, whilst we know his confidence will be high. Apart from that, we're good to go. We're good to go. It's a weird feeling, you know, going to every race now. I feel like we should be aiming for the win, which is amazing, obviously, but it's also, you know, it is pressure, because I feel like we'd be disappointed now when we don't win, but I guess that is literally how the best become the best. You get disappointed by not being P1 in Formula 1. That's what it's all about. Let's go.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. A short moment of time to themselves to focus on the race ahead.
They line up for their 50th F1 start here today. Can they get a decent result, I wonder?
And it looks like we're good to go. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Lights out and away we go. How does Max get off the line? Piastri is on softs, as well as Antonelli, of course. So Verstappen is going to be vulnerable at the start of this race. Piastri is down the inside. Let's go aggressive with Max. Push, push, push. Same with Antonelli. Go aggressive. Don't lose a position, mate. Don't you dare lose a position. Antonelli a bit slow. And Piastri going for a move, maybe. Will he go for the dive? No way. No way. Oh! Oscar Piastri, what a dive there for the silver arrow. And he's neck and neck with Verstappen. The two of them side by side. Verstappen retakes P1. Piastri momentarily was by a nose up to P1.
It's good racing.
That was. I love Max's VOs. Max's VOs seems like some of the most realistic audio in this game. Like, they've done so well with Verstappen's radio bits there. Like, he actually looks like, he sounds like he's genuinely talking there. I suppose he's got quite a good amount of radios to actually work from real life. Like, they stitch it together. That's how it works. And I suppose he has a lot of good ones to stitch together, I guess. I feel like Antonelli, in contrast, is very much like his namesake, Kimi. He's very, like, maybe a little bit like, you know, just, I'll say the bare minimum kind of, maybe. As Verstappen defends Piastri. Oh, Piastri's really going for it. To be fair, on the soft side, I'd imagine he would be going for it. But now, Verstappen defended Piastri so hard, he might have a go here. Come on. Come on. No, Piastri goes for the move. I need to say fuel also with Verstappen. I need to say fuel with Verstappen. Verstappen gets the elbows out. Antonelli just watching right now. Let's go avoid risk curbs, though. Let's cool it down. Let's calm it down. Yeah, think about cooling the tyres, Kimi. Cool the tyres. Because what's the tyre wear like? Oh, to be fair, we're doing much better than Antonelli on these tyres, so that's good at least. I always overdo the tyre saving, maybe, versus the AI, but I just love to save the tyres, because you may as well try and keep them in check in case you need to push harder later in the stint. And Verstappen right now is doing an excellent job of holding up Piastri, but for how much longer can he hold him up on the mediums? Because we're the only medium tire runner, us and Russell. That's literally it. Wow. That's mad. And Russell's getting attacked by Tsunoda in the background there. As Kimi is tucked up behind Piastri. Come on. Come on. The door's open. Come on, Kimi. Oh, Piastri going for a move. Antonelli might go for a move. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Verstappen may have just left the door open there. Piastri goes the long way round. He's going to get pinched in. And all Antonelli can do is just watch this fight with a bucket of popcorn. as they're side by side again, and Piastri gets the better of Verstappen, and Antonelli goes aggressive and punchy and gets the move on Verstappen, but he's on the quicker tyre. He should be the one ahead, to be fair, as this may be for the better, because now it can be Antonelli versus Piastri. Verstappen, let's just focus on going longer into the race, calming it down, saving the fuel as well. Antonelli going for a move. He's going aggressive. He's going bold. I love it, Antonelli. Gets into first place. Yes, Kimi. Great overtake. Great overtake. All I did was take him off high-risk curbs, and immediately he was on it. To be fair, we should go back to that. Let's try and keep saving tyres if we can. All right, we go into the straight. Piastri may come back at us. Let's see. As we go down, Verstappen may make a move here, actually. Go on, Max. Oh, no. Oh, it's 3 wide. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, my God. Verstappen with a double overtake. Did that just say fault? Oh, thank God. I thought that was fault developed for Verstappen's car. It's for Behrman's car. Behrman, mate. Ollie. All the signs are showing. You shouldn't have left us, mate. You should not have left us. Okay? This is karma. This is karma. Piastri's into P1, but Verstappen still fighting that a bit. Antonelli's still fighting a bit as well. And, oh my God, Teo Porcher. Take a bow in the Red Bull Ford ahead of the McLaren, ahead of the Audi. Jesus, Porcher is absolutely trying to cook as much as he can in a very shoddy Red Bull. And Verstappen, I didn't even see that. Verstappen overtook Piastri without even me seeing it. Crazy. Good move down the inside there. Oh, good dive to be there. Good dive. All right, go on, Antonelli. Go on. Get him back, get him back, get him back. Get the overtake done. Get the overtake done here. On the outside. Lovely. Around the outside. Come on, man. You need to get this pass done. You've got a lot of tyre wear. Let's take him off high-risk curbs. There we go. That's good. That's good. Right, let's push for a bit. Let's push for a bit. Let's break away. Let's break away. Let's break away. Let's use our pace. Fastest lap by Hulkenberg. What? In the Alpine. Are you kidding me? Is he just come out on new tyres? He must have. Oh! Good bit of fighting going on here down the order. The two Haas cars fighting. Leclerc fighting Vesti in the Aston Martin Honda. They're having a bit of a quiet season this year. O'Ward has done very well to leave Aston at the right time. What is going on with Ferrari, though? Leclerc down in P17. Vettel struggling in P7 here. I mean, to be fair, he's doing much better than Leclerc, at least right now, but Tsunoda's on his chuff. Bortoletto, the two Porsches, and Behrman going down the order in the Audi. And O'Ward is actually doing very well. He's up to P4 ahead of Porcher. Piastri's here, Verstappen there, and I'm trying to push away with Antonelli using the tyre where we've got on Piastri. Right, new fastest lap for Antonelli as he pushes away. We've used a decent amount of tyre wear there. Yellow flags. Let's just pause that, just to update you. So we're still, even though I pushed him like a stabbed rat, we've still got 7% more tyre wear than Piastri. So that's solid. That's good work from us to save that. And Verstappen right now is still holding up Piastri. So this is very good. That's what we want to see. As multiple cars have crashed. Let's see the replay. Is it going to be a safety car or anything like that? Hulkenberg in the Alpine, we just saw him do quite well with a fast lap previously, but he gets punted off by one of the Haas cars. Is it going to be yellows? Oh! Piastri past Verstappen. Right, we're just speeding this up. Antonelli's pulling away. Oh, look at that. Look at Kimi. What did I say? What did I say? In clean air, Antonelli can just get his head down and do really well in these situations. Verstappen is fighting Piastri. At this point, Verstappen's quicker than Piastri, I feel, because of the tyre wear he's got now on the soft, 65% tyre wear. But he keeps attacking Verstappen. So even though Verstappen really is much quicker, Verstappen's not really catching Antonelli. He's just kind of almost just holding back Piastri. But that's also working for us. That's going to work for us. O'Ward all the way down to P7. Ah! What's going on there for Audi? Is it tyre wear? Might be tyre wear, 64%. Audi may have improved their car in many, many ways, but it looks like they still need to work on their tyre wear, maybe, as Vettel's ahead. Porcher versus Hamilton for P4. It's really good to see a lot of fighting going on up and down the order. Ocon maybe looking to have an overtake on Bortoletto there, and it's O'Ward getting overtaken by Vettel and Tsunoda maybe in the other Mercedes car. Albon trying to stay with Ocon and Bortoletto. Ocon round the outside of Bortoletto. Lovely little move here. We're seeing some fantastic bit of racing here up and down the grid with many different AI cars. Oh, no. What happened? What happened? What happened? Verstappen, he's in second here. He's defending, I assume, Piastri into turn one. Oh! Oh! We got pinched! We got pinched in! Piastri and Hamilton, they work together. They pinch Verstappen in. Verstappen retakes Piastri. Hamilton now, all of a sudden, is the one in second place in the McLaren. Crazy. And Vettel's catching Pourchaire as O'Ward continues to defend Tsunoda. But, geez, okay. Piastri, oh, Piastri's really struggling on these tyres. 47%. You know what? I think we forced Piastri's hand. He's pushed way too hard there. Hamilton's on 60%. Like, he's done a good of a job as Antonelli to protect his softs. He really has. That's either Hamilton, you know, his class, or the McLaren car being so good. Maybe a bit of both, to be honest. I'm going to push Max a bit because we've got a bit of tyre wear probably to play around with. So let's push a bit harder and try and get Hamilton if we can. And I'll give Antonelli a bit of breathing room again. As Verstappen sets a new fast lap of the Grand Prix. And whilst he does it, he overtakes Hamilton. Good stuff there, Max. Good stuff. All right, Antonelli's losing a little bit of time here now. 1.5. So the gap has been cut by 50% as Verstappen and Hamilton gain on him. Tyre wear-wise, we're better than Lewis now. So I don't actually know why. I think, to be fair, it's more Verstappen's catching us and Hamilton's using the DRS to keep up with him. All right, going to push Antonelli now. Max push. Max push. It's probably stabilized now. I think the tyres are getting too hot now. I think we pit in maybe. Has Piastri pit in? Piastri has pit in onto mediums. Can we go again? Oh, no. That's a much slower lap. Right, Antonelli's going to come in now. Verstappen will continue on. Right, Antonelli coming down the main straight. There's Hamilton. There's Hamilton. Behrman comes out. Behrman's just ahead of us, but he's yet to pit. Vettel with a fast up of the Grand Prix. Jeez. But Hamilton comes out 2 seconds behind Antonelli, who needs to get a move on. And he's catching up to his old teammate. His old pal. Ollie Behrman with a car issue. We need to overtake him ASAP, buddy. ASAP. ASAP. Get this done. ASAP, mate. Come on. Come on.
Stay close.
Get the overtake done. Get the overtake done. You have to pass him here. There we go. There we go. Get the move done, son. Oh, my God. Hamilton is absolutely on us. What the hell? All right, Lewis is really on us. He's pushing hard. What's his tyre wear say? Oh, he's on softs. That's why. He's on softs. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. If we can try and hold him up, that'd be great. If not, he's on soft, so we'll come back at him in the last stint. Oh, Hamilton on the inside. Gets the move done. Meanwhile, Verstappen just out there doing his thing on this stint all alone. And Antonelli retakes Hamilton, so he's doing well to stick in the DRS with Lewis, whilst right now he's the quicker man on soft tyres. That's good for us. And it will be good for Verstappen because I think we should come in now on the next lap. Let's push this. And let's save the fuel as he comes in. Let's deploy and save the fuel. Right, Verstappen's in. Right, Verstappen's in. Antonelli has just lost touch of Hamilton a little bit. So we need to push this to get back in that 1 second region. Please, please get back in that 1 second if we can, please. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's all right. That's all right. Right, Max comes out on the soft tyre. This is where we start cooking. We're out in P10. Because we really extended the first stint to give him a bigger tyre delta now for the 2 soft tyres. He's got a lot of work to do, but it's Verstappen. He's going to make overtake, so let's go for it. All right, Verstappen gaining on Vettel and Ocon up the road. Antonelli and Hamilton still swapping. Piastri might get involved as well, though. But let's now cut back to this fight. Verstappen versus these two. Can he maybe get a double pass done? Oh! Goes around the outside. Can he finish? Oh, no. Come on, mate. That's a bit wide. What's going on there? What's going on there, son? Vettel is past Ocon. Can we get past Ocon soon? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, let's push this a little bit, mate. All right, surely he's going to get him now. Surely. There we go. On the inside of Vettel. Lovely. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep pushing. Dive. Dive it. Dive it. Dive it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, it's Ocon as well. Surely you want to absolutely send it on Ocon, Verstappen. Surely, surely, surely. As it's yellows. What for? Yellow flags. Yellow. Don't know what for. Sector 3. Not too sure. Antonelli's still battling Hamilton. I think we could probably push this now. Yeah, we can push this tyre a bit more. Ward span it. Not Ocon, O Ward. Oh dear, from P4. Oh, that's a big error for O Ward and Audi. That's going to be so painful. He was in a top 4 for Audi. That's a horrendous mistake to make. Try and get that overtake on Hamilton and then push away if we can. Yo, Piastri's joined the party now. Of course he has. Right, Antonelli's dragging Piastri as Verstappen is locked into a battle with Ocon here. He only gets him now. It's been a bit slower progress than I hoped for Verstappen on the softs, but we're not trying to push them too much. Right, Verstappen's up to P4. He's overtaken Porcher, Bortoletto as well now. Good moves, and actually just here's a replay of that overtake on Porcher. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, what a move, Maxi boy. Lovely, lovely move. Up to P4 there with that. Tyres a little bit hot, so we're cooling them down again. But we're aiming for about lap 42 for the pit stop. Maybe a bit later now, because we can go later in the race. Mio Antonelli, we're trying to push. We've got a bit of tyre wear there to push. But Piastri annoyingly sticking with us. What's his tyre wear? Oh, he's surely got to start wearing out more than us soon. Okay, here we go. Now we're pulling maybe a little bit on Piastri. Can we go? Let's go a bit of attack. Let's go a bit of attack. Let's go top up. Top up through here. And then go deploy. That's what we want. Broken. Oh, lovely. We broke off Piastri by a huge amount. Lovely stuff there. Lovely stuff there to break away from Piastri, control the race more with Antonelli. Whereas with Verstappen, we're now gaining on Piastri as we are just, he's just been chugging along, chipping away on the soft. And Verstappen gets Piastri then with ease. Didn't even have to do anything in terms of instructing him. He just gets the move done because he's on the softer compound. Again, like the first stint, Piastri's overdone it on the tyre pushing. Maybe that's the mistake. He was always good at McLaren at tyre wear, so maybe this is a Mercedes thing that they're just not that great at tyre wear compared to McLaren, because Bortoletto is up here in 4th place. We saw Hamilton was pretty good at tyre wear earlier in the second stint, so maybe it's just the cars as Magnussen's retiring. Piastri pits, Bortoletto's in as well. Okay, time to come in for Antonelli. Time to come in. All right, we're saving a bit of fuel with Antonelli as we come in. Oh yeah, he's coming. Okay, good. Okay, he's in. Verstappen's going to stay out. By the way, Verstappen didn't really do too much fuel saving, and he's done very well. So, to be fair, I think the Mercedes power unit's really not that bad at fuel saving. It seemed a lot worse on the menus, but I think it's okay. Oh, no. What are you saying sorry for? Delay on the pit stop. It's going to be close. We come out behind Piastri because of that pit stop mistake, but we're on softs now. We're on softs, so we know what to do. Antonelli's been here before. Last season on the soft tyre, ending on it. Okay, Hamilton's just overtaken Antonelli. What's going on? What's going on? Are the mediums just working that much better? I'm concerned about Antonelli here. He just got overtaken by Hamilton, and Piastri's there. He's pulled away from us. Porcher's not come in yet. Has he pit? Is Porcher, what's his strategy? What's his tyre strategy? Soft to medium. Is he going to the end or what? He's just going on softs later. I think we match Porcher. I think we match Porcher and what he's doing, because he came in quite long on the soft, didn't he, as well? Let's match Porcher, because I'm wary that Porcher has actually just ended up in a pretty okay position. All right, Porcher stays out. We'll stay out with Verstappen, just in case. I need to keep Verstappen in play now, P1, just in case, because I'm not sure what's happening with Antonelli here, but he's not doing too well on this soft tyre. And there's a crash. That could be a safety car, could be a free pit stop for Max. What's happening at... Oh, are you kidding me? Haas and Alpine again. So close. It's this. It's going to be a very similar. Oh, Alpine and Haas are going to scrap in the paddock. I know that much. All right, Antonelli is finally starting to cook a little bit and retakes Hamilton. Porcher's pit now onto a set of. Does he pit medium? I guess he's going for really pushing it. I guess. Okay, time to come in, Max. Time to come in. Verstappen's going to come in. He's done 2 mega stints to really offset the delta, so he can just push so fast on this hard tyre, on this soft tyre now. Antonelli in a fight with Hamilton. Piastri's down the road. He needs to get this move done and then pull away. Get it done, man. Pull away. Push, push, push. We can push with Verstappen now with fuel. That's good. Verstappen overtakes Ocon. He's up to P4. And now we rapidly push to try and catch back up. But right now, to be honest, I don't know how it's really happened, but Piastri and Hamilton have come so strong at the end of this race. I don't know how they're doing it, but we're all of a sudden down in P3 and 4, rather than I thought nailed on 1-2 here, to be honest, as Piastri now is fighting Hamilton for P1, and Antonelli's kind of trying to get involved, but the soft is getting a bit hot in the dirty, turbulent air. And also, by the way, sorry, Ocon is fighting Verstappen here in the Porsche. Oh my God, what a move for Ocon. Ocon's just done us. What? How is this happening every bloody time with this team and this driver? How's it? Oh God, we've overdone the fuel for Verstappen there. Jesus. Yeah, it's double the lift off Max, but bloody hell. Oh, Leclerc spun. Not doing too well for Ferrari. And Vettel's down in P11, to be fair, so it's not a great day all round for Ferrari. Good day for Porsche, running P5 and 10. Verstappen has got Ocon finally. Tyre wear is good. Only, to be fair, to say how much delta we pushed him, to be only 10% more than Antonelli is kind of mad. Maybe we shouldn't have pushed him so hard at the start of the stint. But we're going to have much better tyre wear than these two by the end, the last couple of laps. So I'm hoping that's going to be enough. You know, we're still here. Within like 2 seconds, we're going to be able to make that last-minute jump on them, I hope. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the top 10, by the way, behind Ocon is Bortoletto, P6, Albon, O'Ward, Tsunoda. Porsche, unfortunately, his strategy did not pay off, and his teammate Albon's ended up in a much better position in P7. I mean, it's still mad that single Red Bull's in the top 10 anyway, seeing their performance on the R&D chart. Okay, I don't know what's happened there. On light, I put Antonelli on light, and the second I put him on light, he overtook Hamilton and Piastri. Is that the meta? Is that the meta on the soft here at the end of the race? Go light, and he overtakes 2 cars in a sector. Go on, Kimi. Go on, son. And he's now broken DRS. Lovely. Push the fuel. Good stuff. Oh, lovely, Antonelli. Lovely. We've broken DRS. 2.8, the gap is. So now we can calm it down on the fuel and protect these softs. 69%, 66 for Piastri, 63. Verstappen's got the tyre wear delta on Hamilton and Piastri. He just needs to catch them. 2.3 seconds. Come on. And Verstappen going for the move on Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen up to P3. Lovely. Keep going. Need to probably save a little bit of fuel. Or, to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about that. Let's just bring that fuel down to make sure. Okay, there we go. Fuel's fine. Yeah, Merc PU's fine. Just a little bit of fuel saving, and they save it instantly. All right, here we go, Max. Come on, let's get Piastri. Come on. Get it done, and then we can cruise to the end. Verstappen going past Piastri. Good stuff there. Let's just push to kind of get a gap, and then we can relax. Lovely. There we go. Gap increased. Cruise to the end, boys. Cruise to the end. What a race that has turned out to be. We had to do it the hard way. Antonelli, for a couple of laps there, he was just biding his time, not really doing much. I was a bit worried. And then, ironically, putting him on light got him the double overtake. And then we really pushed it to break DRS. Verstappen's had to work for the second place. Starting him on the mediums really put him on the back foot, I think, in hindsight. But he's really pushed hard. He's worked hard. And he's come back from what was, well, P10 in the second stint. And then P5 to come back to P2. So it's not been a simple and easy 1-2. But I think in the end, we've cooked this episode. We've cooked this race. And it will be a simple 1-2. Oh, it's a win. Lovely stuff. Race over.
Okay, that's
P1,
the checkered flag.
P2. Love it. What
P2.
a good race that was. Good race. Good race. Good job there. Yeah,
man. That was an amazing result also for the whole team, guys.
Yeah, good stuff. GG's. Piastri third, Hamilton fourth. Much better race for Hamilton and McLaren. Ocon P5 in Porsche. Really? Bortoletto P6. Double Red Bull points. Oh, fair play, Red Bull Ford. Fair play. Maybe they did bring some upgrades into this one race. I don't know. That's solid. It's a double Porsche points as well. Russell's in there as well. O'Ward P10. Audi have work to do. They clearly have a better car over one lap than they do a race car, Audi. Whereas Porsche and Red Bull clearly have a better race car than a qualifying car. And then I think McLaren have potential there with Lewis. They just need to, I don't know, just operate a bit better. And then Piastri, I think today just we had better tyre wear than him and Mercedes. Oh, lovely stuff there. P1 for Kimi Antonelli. Love it. We love to see it. We really, really do. It's 1 win apiece for both our drivers there. Great stuff. Great stuff. Constructors-wise then leading the way to McLaren by 86 to 38 points. Porsche P4 right now. Red Bull P5, as high as they ever were in the last 2-3 seasons. Ferrari floundering with 0 points on the board right now. Audi outscoring them with 1 point. Haas as well. Mad. And Antonelli grows to 91. What did I say? He wins a race. He grows another one. This guy can get there. He can get to 93. He can become the best rated driver on this game in our career save. Oh, Guru growing as well. Growth all round. Love to see it. And the scouting of Jonathan Wheatley is done. So I think we should go in now for his contract. 5 million salary. Is that really what we're going to have to offer? What's the lowest I can get away with? 3.5? How many seasons do you want, fella? 2 seasons? Want a bit more money, don't you? We'll put this multiplier to just 0.2. Signing, I'll give you a signing bonus. I don't mind. Let's put this to immediately. Put a signing bonus of, I don't mind, a 1 million signing bonus. And then I'll put 3.9. Yeah. Rather than doing like 4.9 to max it out, let's go 3 point. Is he going to go for that? 3.8? 3.8? Is he going to go for... I feel like he should be going for this. 3.7. Good signing bonus. Just in case he doesn't, 3.8. I feel like that should be okay. Come on, mate. Come on. You know you want to join. You're sitting on your ass doing that. Come on, man. No wonder you're a free agent. What did you... You were happy with the salary. You just didn't want to... You didn't want to accept answering immediately. You lazy bum. He's just enjoying being a free agent right now. That's what it is. Okay. Come on, mate. Come on. That's it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. And he's taken it. There we go. Welcome to the team, Jonathan Wheatley, as our sporting director. That is a beautiful hire. We have got the best rated guy on the game for sporting director. Our pit stops are about to go absolutely crazy. And for the second race of the episode, as we now go into the Las Vegas Grand Prix very early on in this season, we've got a 1-2. Verstappen on pole, Antonelli second. I think we are going to be cooking in this episode, I hope. Unless something goes badly wrong with the simulation. That's famous last words. But what's the grid looking like? What? O'Ward third. Porsche fourth. Ocon fifth in the Porsche. What the? Piastri's down in P6. Jesus. Las Vegas. I know it's a very different circuit. Really throwing up a little bit of a mixture. But you know what? From that, we've done very well to still be 1-2 then. If it's a big mix-up here with Audi and Red Bull and Porsche surpassing Mercedes and Piastri and Hamilton and McLaren as well. Right, let's roll the dice. Let's see what the simulation gives us. Oh, that should be a good sign. Is that a good sign? I hope that's a race win. Shattering world records. It is! Oh no! What? I'm happy for Kimi, but what happened to Verstappen? P10! Down to 9 places. I mean, he's close. Of course, he's close to Ocon. In my imagination, I'm blaming Ocon. Damn. Okay, so it is a good day in the office because we did get a win, but obviously it's still disappointing to not have both cars up there, and especially so with Verstappen. That's just a bit of a surprise then. Hamilton recovered really well. 5 places gained up to second place. Piastri 3. Porsche. Fair play to Red Bull and Red Bull 4. Fair play to Red Bull. They're actually doing really well. They must be bringing rapid amount of upgrades because they were right at the bottom of the R&D chart. I'm actually going to, before we then end the episode, we'll check it quickly. But Behrman actually gets off the mark properly for Audi in P6, which is good to see. Both Audis score today. 1 Porsche, 2 Mercs, obviously. But Antonelli, second win of the season. Come on. Come on, Kimi. Great stuff. He leads the championship now. Kimi growing into it. And obviously, you got to do it. You got to do it when it counts. He's taking advantage of Verstappen, obviously, going down the order. So it's a good race for him to get a win there, obviously. And we still outscore then everyone, thanks to Antonelli winning that race. But look at that then. Audi really getting off the mark then with 13 points. But Red Bull really solid. They're only 1 point off 4th place. So they really are recovering quite well in this season, actually, in 2027. McLaren and Mercedes very close together, but just the consistency we've had so far of winning all 3 races means we are still in a healthy margin in the Constructors' Championship. And like I said, we're going to take a look at the R&D chart now before we round off, and this is very surprising. Maybe actually shows a good reason why in this episode we were much more convincingly winning both these races with Antonelli compared to Australia, because Mercedes actually took a bit of a dip in performance. So their car got worse and then they got better again into the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Audi took a good step forward, but you can see even though they're the 3rd best team on paper, they've overtaken McLaren, they're ahead of McLaren, and McLaren are dipping down. Maybe their race car still isn't great on tyre wear. That could make a big difference. You know, if they have a quick car, that's whatever. If the tyre wear's not there, then, you know, they're still not going to do well. And look at Red Bull. Yeah, they're down the R&D chart, but they have made some small improvements. And like I said, I think 90 rated Porsche is making a big difference to them. But also Albon as well. You got to remember, yeah, they may have lost a lot of money and performance in the last few seasons, but they also just didn't have very good caliber drivers. Whereas now they've actually maybe saved enough money to re-sign good drivers to help a struggling car perform better even in difficult circumstances. You've got a huge leap for is that Alpine? Yeah, Alpine I think went from last place in the R&D chart to now they're ahead of Aston Martin. Some big movements. Ferrari and ourselves are the only teams plateauing. So, obviously, we designed those 2 new parts, but they've not come in yet. So, we haven't improved the car pretty much since the first race of the season. And neither are Ferrari, but we have continued to perform because basically the cars around us have just got worse, basically. And they're not doing a good enough job at the moment. But that's no reason to get complacent. But it does maybe explain why we looked more convincing in this episode. But I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe teams like Merc, they're, you know, just finding their feet and they're going to wind up for some upgrades. The same for McLaren maybe. And keep an eye on Red Bull. The fact they're performing so well and they're still so low in the R&D chart, I think means that if they actually get a much better car, they could be absolutely flying later in the season maybe. So let's watch out. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.